ribs today.
Welcome to the kitchen. Stay tuned and we're going to show you everything you need to make the best ribs in your house.
I'm going to show all the ingredients we need to make our ribs. So we're going to need this, and we're going to need a wash, and we're going to need some seasoning, and we're going to need some mustard.
And the most important thing we need
Is
the ribs.
Yes, and the
And the pan. Okay, now that we've shown you the supplies you're gonna need, now we're gonna go over the steps to make the ribs. Our first step is preheat.
the oven.
We're gonna go turn on the oven. We're gonna set our oven for bake at 225 degrees. And start. So we're gonna go low heat, long hours. And Georgia, how long are we gonna bake our ribs?
I don't know.
Let's go about 4 hours in the oven. And after we got the oven preheated, we're gonna start working on the ribs. And what is step 1, Georgia?
To take off the membrane.
That's right, we're gonna take. All right, we're gonna be stripping the
can't see it.
membrane. So the membrane,
See your face.
now can you see my face?
Mm-hmm.
The membrane is on the back of the ribs. And we're gonna take it off to make those ribs fall off the bone. If you leave the membrane on, the ribs are gonna be extra tough.
Yeah.
So you need to find an adult with a sharp knife, and you get underneath the bone and you start lifting up that membrane. And once you get under there, then you can use your hand.
Load it down.
And it's just a real thin piece, just like that. You getting it? And you're gonna rip that whole membrane off.
Nice.
And this is going in the garbage. And stay tuned for the next step.
They didn't.
All right, now that the membrane is off, we're ready to start our seasoning process. So Georgia is the big helper today, and she's gonna show you what to do next. To make the seasoning stick really good to the ribs, we're gonna add some mustard. Regular yellow mustard, we're gonna put it right on the ribs. So we're gonna give it come on mustard, a nice squirt right down the middle. And Georgia, what do we do next?
Brush it.
Brush it all over. What a great job Georgia is doing getting the mustard all over the rib.
But it's okay. There's only a little bit everywhere.
Yep. And we have the ribs sitting on what?
And foil. And if you don't know what Penelope or my sister is at school right now.
Yep. So when she comes home from school, she's gonna smell the ribs in the oven.
She doesn't even like ribs.
What? More for us.
Yep.
So now that we got the mustard spread all over the rib,
Right here.
do we need some more over there? Don't be afraid to add a little bit more if you need to. Perfect. And
Wait.
then you're gonna season with your favorite rib seasoning. And today we are gonna be using Texas inspired seasoning rub.
Put that right.
Bold and smoky.
Dad, it has to get wet like right here.
Yeah.
Where shall we put this?
We'll set that right here on this. And then we're gonna open our seasoning, and Georgia's gonna,
Put it all over.
yep. Hold it up high and shake, shake, shake.
We can't let it touch the ribs. I love love ribs, right?
Georgia does love ribs. She would eat them every day if we made them.
I want to eat a little bit. I don't want to get that.
Yep.
This is not coming out good.
Sometimes it helps to have an adult give it an extra heavy shake.
It's really good. Let's put some over here.
Yep, I'm gonna go all over.
Can I do it? Yeah, can I do it now?
You can put as much as you want on there. Georgia, add a little bit more, and I think we're ready for the next step.
Not enough over here.
Yeah, I missed over there, didn't I? All right. Now, our next step is to leave the ribs on the foil, and we're gonna flip them over. And we're gonna do the same thing on the bottom side.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a little tricky because that part.
Yep. So we don't need a ton on the bottom.
This part right there. There's a lot of. That's the bottom, and the top has seasoning on it. Now it's time to wrap it. And by the way, we had to turn you off because we had to do something. So.
So we're gonna wrap with 2 sheets of foil for each rack of ribs. And watch how Georgia is folding across, and then she's gonna grab the ends and fold them up. We're gonna keep it nice and tight.
So it doesn't come open.
And then we're gonna flip it over.
My daddy will look like.
That's okay. Remember flip the whole rack over.
I can't. I can't put that.
Okay, and we're just gonna
It's showing. Now what's doing? Wrap it again.
then we're gonna wrap it with the next sheet of foil. This is gonna keep all the flavor in with the ribs to make them nice and tender. And after it's wrapped, we're gonna put it next to its brother on the sheet, just in case any.
No, that's the sister. That's the brother.
Yep. In case any juices come out, they'll get stuck right on that pan. And now we're ready to put them in the oven.
And then we're gonna do something.
So make sure we have an adult open the oven because it's hot. And we are gonna put them in there, and we're gonna forget about them. And now it is 1 o'clock. So we're gonna do 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and they will be ready to check on. So we're gonna just let them be and stay tuned.
I don't know how to say. I don't know what you said.
Stay tuned for the rest of the video.
Stay tuned in the rest of the video.
And we will show you what they look like when they're all done.
Bye. It's 5 now. It's time to get our ribs out of the oven.
Okay.
And now, let me out ribs.
We got them all unwrapped, looking good.
I know it kind of looks gross, but it's good.
Yep. And
those little things are just pot. What's it? So yeah.
so only some of the family likes barbecue sauce on there, so we're only gonna add a little bit of barbecue sauce.
I
So
like barbecue sauce.
we're gonna add some just to 1 rack. And Georgia is going to spread it all out with her brush.
But it's hot.
Very carefully, because it's hot. And while she did that, I went ahead and set the oven to broil so we can get that nice crisp outer coating of the ribs. So now that that's all spread out, we're going to throw them back in for maybe 5 to 8 more minutes and we'll be ready to go.
So guys, now I'm going to taste it. It's good. It's a little hot though.
We're giving these ribs 2 thumbs up. Thanks for...
These are thumbs up too. These are thumbs up too.
Okay, anything else you want to say to end our video?